Hello everybody and welcome on into another LEGO Marvel set review on my channel. Today we are checking out set 76276, the Venom Mech armor versus Miles Morales. This is one of the newer sets of this year being 2024 of course, with the Venom wave of Spider-Man sets. They of course made this mech as well as a Spider-Man car with a Venomized Green Goblin and a mini $10 set with a Venomized Doc Ock. And this is one out of the 2 mechs that were produced this year. Usually they do 3, and this year they did only 2. So without further ado, let's get on straight into the set. Starting off with the first minifigure in this set here, we have Miles Morales. This, of course, isn't a new version of Miles Morales. We have gotten this one in a bunch of different sets before. However, this is the variation with the dark red hoodie, which I really like. Of course, the hoodie comes off like so, pretty simple, and you do have the mask underneath here, which does look really good. You also get the jacket with, of course, the spider emblem printed underneath it, and of course with the regular gray jogging pants. I think it looks really nice. You also get these web shooter accessories right here, which is standard with your Spider-Man minifigures. However, with the new wave of Venom and Spider-Man sets here, we do get this new web piece here, which just clips onto the hand like so, and you can put it onto any pole piece. As you can see right here, there is a little hole for you to stick it onto, and you'll see with this set that that does actually work with it. Of course, up next for the minifigures, we of course have Venom, the main figure, I guess, for the set. And of course, this isn't a new version of Venom either. Of course, mine is a bit misprinted right there, as you can see. But yeah, this isn't a new version. We've gotten plenty of Venom minifigures before. However, I do really like the minifigure, as they do give him that big smile, which stretches almost halfway around the head, which I think is really crazy. Pretty basic fig, but a good one nonetheless. But now let's get on into the build. And here you have the mech armor, a pretty standard build for a Venom mech. Mind you, it does look really good, and I like how they updated the ones that we've had before, because this again isn't our only Venom mech that we've ever gotten. I believe we've gotten 3 others in the past. Starting off at the bottom, we have these very nice legs here with the black covering the outside. They need to find a way to cover the inside, though. I think it would look better if there was some covering of this gray, or at least this in a black piece I think would work better. But they do use these new white pieces. Well, it's not a new piece, but it is a new color for the piece, which is of course this Technic pen piece right there in white, which I think looks really good. And of course it does just slide into this little hole right there, which I think is a very nice building technique there. We also get these very nice kind of claw-like feet here with the goop or the rock formation right there, kind of making him look like he is like a oozy, gooey type of creature, but it does look still menacing. Of course, to add even more menacing look, we have some teeth here at the bottom to replicate the claws, of course, up here, which is another very nice inclusion. Of course, like all the mechs, you have the 360 rotating degree torso there with the hips, of course, and of course the printed piece, which looks amazing like usual. I love how they include these printed pieces into these smaller sets. However, they should with the bigger sets. I hate putting stickers on my pieces, and the printed pieces just look so much better. One thing I really like with the set is what they do with the arms here. Not only are they bulky and big like Venom should be, but they also give you these what look like tendril pieces coming out of him, which I think is an amazing added detail here. They go all around here. Of course, you see this peg right here, which we will get to in a second, but they attach into the little joints right there. They can spin on the back here as well. I think it's just an amazing look. I also love the use of this rock piece right here. It just adds so much texture to the build itself. Of course, you also have these big claws right here. I also like how they included a stud right here, which is for you attaching Miles right into the claws of the Venom mech, which I think is another very nice inclusion there, and I believe they do it again in the Sandman buildable figure. And now moving the hatch down, you can easily sit Venom on the seat right in there. Of course, not interfering with anything. You can put the arms in there, and he fits right nice into place. I do really like these, especially with the Venom minifigure, as it kind of makes him look like a bigger, bulkier version without a big fig to do that for him. And spinning the mech around here, as I said we would check out, here are these little poles on the back here. And now you're probably wondering, oh, is it for attaching more of these little tendrils? And no, it's actually to attach this spider web. As you can see, these just slide into place like so, and of course you can also angle them whichever way you want. Of course, I like to put it on this one back here, as I feel like these ones are a bit more discreet, as you can kind of tuck them in. But with this one right here, it is a bit easier and a bit better, as it is on a ball joint too, so you can move it in multiple directions. And now what you can do here is just pose it like so. With the web, it is a harder plastic than a flimsier one, so it is nice that you can actually curve it and it stick in place, which I think is a really nice inclusion, instead of it just dangling here with what the other spider webs would have done. And now you can simply just pose it like this. Of course, they don't have as much posability as the 2022 ones, as those used actual ball joints, and these now use pre-existing joint pieces, which I think is still something LEGO could improve on. However, I do like the posability that you can do with them. But there you guys have it. There's my review for the Venom Mech Armour versus Miles Morales. Honestly, a perfect $20 set, as well as you get 2 minifigures instead of 1, which is something I forgot to mention, and I think it is so good that they're finally adding more minifigures into these sets. The perfect set for your little brother. Honestly, this is what my little brother picked out from the store, which I think is the perfect demographic that these sets are pushed towards. I feel like it's a cheap set, as well as just super simple and super easy to build for younger kids. Anyways, if you guys did go on to enjoy the video, please make sure to subscribe and like the video, as it shows me what you guys like to see, as well as it pushes me out to more people. Anyways, guys, thanks.